Shootout. We've got football players from the Cumberland Valley football team who are going to show their basketball expertise at halftime.
And it's an NBA three-point shot, I might add. The winners have a chance to win a $50 gift certificate to Fulton.
Yeah,
Fulton Bank.
I already recognize some of these names from calling them out throughout the season on Friday Night Football. So we're going to see what we got. Well, this is a fast-moving game. 2.5 left here in the half. And we're not even a half hour old. So A.J. Mon will go to the line, looking for his first points of the game and looking to give his team a 7-point lead. He's missed all of his free throws so far, but Patterson got the rebound, and now it's loose in another jump ball, and it'll stay with Chambersburg.
Well, Tyler Maloney on the floor for Cumberland Valley, trying to provide a little spark to his team right now. Cumberland Valley just really hasn't gotten into a rhythm this game. They've had a little bit of doses of some things inside, outside, but nothing's really coming together. It seems like Chambersburg's more in a rhythm right now.
Mon. And it'll go to Cumberland Valley on the foul. Looks like it's against Stahl, and that might be his second.
I don't know if we have a replay on that, but here we got a 5'10" guy boxing out a 6'10" guy. Tremendous example of fundamentals. That's what every kid learns at basketball camp, to box out.
There's Mike Hibbs, second-year coach here at Cumberland Valley. Maloney got it. Big bucket there by Tyler Maloney. He's got 5. Take a look at Chambersburg coach Sean Schreffler. Plank, that's Charles. Carson Rivera missing. Chambersburg got the offensive rebound. Open as Plank, decided not to take it. Now he will. Gets the 3.
Well, and Cumberland Valley was gambling there, not marking all the shooters, and that was one of the things Coach Hibbs wanted before the game. He wanted to make sure he had a handle on all these shooters because Chambersburg has a few of them.
So now Cumberland Valley finds themselves down by 7 as we approach a minute left in the first half. Maloney again in traffic. Well, off balance, and Chambersburg got the rebound off the Dahlberg miss. A good try by Dahlberg to try to get it back, but Chambersburg will keep possession under a minute left here in the first half. Mid-Penn basketball action live here from Cumberland Valley High School, Chambersburg, Cumberland Valley. Greg Mace with Charlie Fortney here on ABC 27, part of our series of all live games this year for the 2010-11 season. Boy, Dahlberg, good heads-up play. Got it to Fairfort, drives, and he's blocked on the way up. Some big contact there.
I was impressed with Yost's ball handling skills there, man, in transition. Man, nice, quick little ball handling. There it is. Look at that ball. Quick little ball handling and then cut through and slice through the defense. Got fouled.
And here is the 6'7" senior exchange student from the Netherlands, Joost Fairfort. And he's got 7 of the 21 of Cumberland Valley, and they're down 6. Mike Palkovitz into the game.
Yeah, Coach Hibbs has to take a little consolation going in halftime, being at home, not playing very well, not catching any rhythm in particular, and still being within 3 baskets here.
And Fairfort has 8. 7 offensive rebounds by Chambersburg have led to 6 points. They are doing a good job of following their shots and getting second opportunities. That's a first opportunity right there, and it's A.J. Mon for his first 2 points.
Well, when Cumberland Valley decided to press there, that's not what Coach Hibbs had in mind on the back end. Back guys have to protect the basket, and that's not what happened on that play.
Wilson didn't get the roll, did Maloney. And that is the end of the half. 29-22 Chambersburg. We're back with our Arlington Orthopedics halftime shootout. After this, you're watching high school basketball live on ABC 27.
There's something to be said for a company that has survived the Great Depression, weathered a handful of recessions, and emerged from today's challenging marketplace stronger than ever. And it's worth noting that success has come while keeping its headquarters and decision-making local for more than 80 years. Perhaps growing deeper roots to ensure strength and stability is an idea whose time has come. We figured that out 8 decades ago. Penn National Insurance.
You don't think about physical therapy until you need it. When an injury occurs, think Select Physical Therapy. Select leads the way in providing patients with clinical expertise using the latest medical research and techniques. Our team provides physical and hand therapy, pre- and post-surgery, work injury rehabilitation, and much more. With several locations in the Harrisburg area, let Select return you to activity at home, work, or play. Select Physical Therapy. Recovery starts here.
Having been to Arlington Orthopedics several times over the past roughly 15 years, I have found them to be very caring.
For 15 or 20 years, I've dealt with sciatic nerve pain down both legs. Kind of figured I was going to have that all my life.
Because of crippling arthritis, I no longer could hold on to things.
We went through this disc fusion surgery. It's just changed my whole life.
The pain is virtually gone, and he fully expects me to return to 100%.
Ryan and Todd from Hoffman Ford.
Harrisburg's largest volume and only Ford dealer. What does Hoffman Ford mean to you?
Respect, outstanding customer service,
Honest communication, superior sales and service staff. Did you know that we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week?
Check us out at hoffmanford.com.
Check out our new and used inventory, look for service specials, make appointments, get a quote, and even apply for credit.
That's right, just another reason why Hoffman Ford is Harrisburg's most powerful name in Fords.
Get ready to start popping with Pizza Hut's Cheesy Bites Pizza. It's your favorite Pizza Hut pizza surrounded by 28 tasty cheese-filled bites. You won't be able to stop pulling them, dipping them, and popping them. And right now, a Cheesy Bites pizza with your favorite topping is just $11.99. Plus, add a 2-liter Pepsi and an order of breadsticks for just $5 more. The Cheesy Bites pizza deal won't last long, only $11.99 and only at your Pizza Hut.
All right, we're back live at halftime on ABC 27, our high school basketball live. Dr. Eric Kuntz joins us from Arlington Orthopedics. Charlie Fortney with us. It is our Arlington Orthopedics halftime shootout. And this time we got some really good athletes, but they're not normally playing basketball. Charlie, explain what we're about to do, and you can introduce these guys one at a time.
Well, we're going to shoot an NBA three-point shot. If you make this shot, you win a $50 gift card from Fulton Bank. Our first shooter is Kevin Schneider. He'll be shooting with the Arlington Orthopedics jersey.
All right, Kevin. Nobody's made it this year. Nice form, good try. Next up.
Okay, we need to pick him up, guys. Colton Kirkpatrick shooting on behalf of Select Physical Therapy.
All right, everybody's got nice form so far.
We just need a softer touch, fellas, softer touch. Shooting with the Penn National Insurance jersey is Barry Lyons. Barry.
Oh! Next.
Okay, we're getting closer. Shooting on behalf of Huffman Ford is J.J. Fensel. Come on, J.J.
All right, one more. Here we go.
Andrew, there's a lot of pressure on you, bud. Shooting on behalf of Pizza Hut is Andrew Consavage.
Oh, good try. All right.
We might need to get Coach Rimfel out here to show these guys how to do it. Okay, these guys aren't going away empty-handed. These guys are going to have a chance to eat a Pizza Hut pizza in the lobby. Madison, take care of these guys. Also, they get a complimentary High School Basketball Live t-shirt, and each of them get a Faulkner 5 card. So when you guys start driving, you will have a free inspection for a lifetime.
Charlie, thanks. Hey, give these guys a big round of applause. Good try, guys. Thanks so much. All right, Dr. Eric Kuntz is with us from Arlington Orthopedics. You know, everybody's had an ankle injury one time. I remember walking my dog, breaking my ankle, and I think everybody kind of goes through that at one time in their life.
Certainly, they're very, very common injuries, particularly this time of year. And with the right treatment, we can get you back out on the court or back to the game in no time.
All right, Eric talked with our Charlie Fortney, so here's our Arlington Orthopedics up close and personal.
Talk about a sprained ankle.
There are several ligaments about the ankle which can be injured. The ligaments about the outside of the ankle are most commonly injured. And a sprain can be anything from merely a simple stretch of that ligament to a partial tear to a complete tear. Mm-hmm. And we grade those sprains accordingly. The grade 1 sprain is typically that stretch, to the grade 3 sprain being a completely torn ligament.
It seems to be a common perception among coaches and the folks I've talked to that breaking your ankle is better than a bad sprain. Is there any truth to that?
That can be the case, particularly with the more severe sprains. More severe sprains can result in more chronic instability of the ankle and lead to more chronic problems. Whereas a fractured ankle, typically what it either gives is the bone or the ligament, and the bone generally heals more readily than the ligament and in a more predictable fashion.
Does everybody have an equal playing field when it comes to the ankle, or are some people more genetically stronger and gifted and less prone to injuries? What causes susceptibility to an ankle?
Sometimes it's just bad luck, but there are situations where people can be more prone to injuries, such as patients with flat feet. Mm-hmm. That changes the mechanics of the foot in general.
What's a traditional recovery time for an ankle sprain?
A light sprain or a mild sprain. Typically, players will be recovered in a week to 3 weeks tops.
Okay.
Why don't you,
more significant injuries, of course, result in more significant downtime.
Do the doctors at Arlington have a consistent philosophy among each other on how to handle ankle injuries, or does it seem to vary from doctor to doctor? Talk about you guys' philosophy.
Yeah, our philosophy is pretty standard. There really isn't care for injuries such as this is very patient-specific. Mm-hmm. However, we here at Arlington all have the patient's best interest in mind, and because of that, it makes sense to have a more of a uniform approach to injuries such as this.
Thank you for watching Up Close and Personal with Arlington Orthopedic. To see the full interview of Dr. Eric Kutz on understanding ankle injuries, go to advancedhoops.com.
To be sure, Faulkner Toyota on Paxton Street across from the Harrisburg Mall invites you to check out our extensive assortment of new and used vehicles. Consider the excitement of driving the RAV4 or the functionality of our top-rated Sienna minivan. Test drive the super fuel-efficient Prius hybrid along with our Camrys, Corollas, Tacoma pickups, as well as a full selection of Scions. You'll find security, design, comfort, and a price that will fit your own lifestyle. Call or visit us at faulknertoyota.net.
What game will you bring? Your B game or C? Tomorrow's performance depends on today's recovery. Rebuild. Recharge. Reclaim your A game. Regen, intelligent recovery.
Fortney Construction is on the move, building additions, renovations, and Pella certified for window and door replacements with a quality of work that the customer can count on. Call today. Ask about solar and energy solutions, as well as our solar module installation. You can save money on electric, and the electric company will send you cash for the solar energy your panels generate.
Integrity, reliability, and experience is what Fortney Construction's all about, and it's a great name.
At Lou Panetti Rogliano and Hockenberry Family Dentistry, you will receive patient care with a smile, along with comprehensive dental treatment and technologically advanced equipment to meet all your family needs.
I think what you'll find here, if you look around the office, is a very, very comfortable atmosphere.
The quality of care that the doctors give to our patients is absolutely phenomenal.
Our service provides a gentle approach from doctors who care.
Turner Kia in Harrisburg has your family covered. Need room to transport the kids? Check out the all-new Kia Sorento or Sedona van. The reliable and affordable Kia Soul and Forte are perfect for college students. And Turner Kia has an incredible selection of certified used vehicles for drivers of all ages. All new and certified used Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. And with Turner's exclusive TLC, you know you'll be taken care of. As Owlbird says, Turner is the smart choice for your next vehicle. Turner Kia, Chambers Hill Road, Harrisburg.
Back at Cumberland Valley High School, Greg Mace together with Charlie Fortney. Our halftime score, 29-22. Chambersburg is on top, and we look at our first stats provided by our ace statistician, Jim Gallagher, and see that Chambersburg 9 of 22 from the field, 2 of 6 in those three-pointers. Cumberland Valley 1 of 8. Charlie, you talked about the fact that Cumberland Valley, I agree with you, is fortunate to be only 7 points down, not having really found a great rhythm here so far.
No, they haven't. You look at the field goal percentages, they look very similar. But Cumberland Valley has done well when they've gotten to the foul line. And they've gotten those easy baskets, and they're not getting those easy baskets. So this second half, I would look for Cumberland Valley to be a lot more aggressive, and let's see how Chambersburg responds to that.
All right, coming up immediately following our basketball game, we've got more sports for you. The Old Barn Hockey Show tonight, scheduled at 9:30, but we're going to play that right after the basketball game is over. We're flying through the basketball game, so stay with us. Frank Schofield and I am going to substitute for John Walton this week. We're going to talk hockey, Caps hockey, Bears hockey. We talk with a National Hockey League referee. Just wrote a book, Kerry Fraser. We let you know that the Bears parent club, the Washington Capitals, had gone through a long losing streak, but they're winning 1-0 over the Devils in the first period. And the Yukon women going for 89 in a row tonight.
Wow.
54-27 at the half over Florida State. There's our next game. We've got a doubleheader coming up. Central Dauphin and CD East Wednesday night, January the 5th, 6 p.m. here on ABC 27. Here we go, second half action.
That'll be a good one. That's always a fun time over there at CD and CD East, and always a very competitive rivalry.
Yeah, very good rivalry. A lot of kids grew up playing against each other or playing with each other. Cumberland Valley gets possession to start the half. Jordan Wilson, for all his controlling, still looking for his first 2 points. Been very unselfish so far.
Well, the whole game plan for Chambersburg was to contain Jordan Wilson, because Coach Treffler knows how he can hurt them by setting up other guys. So they're actually playing off him a little and containing him. It seems to be working at this point.
A lot of hands in there by Keon Teal.
Well, Tyler Maloney and Keon Teal were teammates on the Advanced Hoop Showcases team this past year, so they're used to going at it. Two very, very good competitors.
Jordan Wilson, 5'11" senior. He makes it happen. Palkovitz from the outside, and that's a big bucket for him. He's got 6, and it cuts the lead to 5. More pressure now.
And that's Jordan Wilson's bucket, too, because he clearly drew people in and set them up. So his contribution is not just measured on the scoreboard. Cumberland Valley going a little bit more. They're tightening up that man a little bit, making that help side's making it look a little bit more like a zone. Try to cut off those drives to the basket.
Teal, and that's an offensive foul. So he draws a quick second foul.
Well, Keon's used to scoring a little bit more too, and I think he's just trying to make things happen for himself. And he picked up a cheap one there.
A.J. Mon now into the game, replaces Teal with his second foul. 5-point Chambersburg advantage, Cumberland Valley basketball. Palkovitz lost it to another number 5. That's Kyle Patterson. Chambersburg comes away with it. Just tied Charles. Chambersburg a little bit more methodical down the other end at the moment. And Stahl is called for traveling.
Well, and this is a great idea. Coach Hibbs has Donovan Talbert, who's smaller but more athletic, guarding the big guy. And then he has Yost guarding a wing player on the perimeter. So it's an interesting matchup change. It's working so far.
Cumberland Valley. And that is the first 2 of the game for Jordan Wilson.
Well, and that's pretty encouraging. You can stay close without Jordan get going. If he can get going, then Cumberland Valley can get back in this game.
Well, we'll see if this is a big series right here, because Chambersburg turns it over, and this could be a quick 4-point swing or 5-point swing for the Eagles. Down by 3.
At 1-3-1 for Chambersburg. Let's see how Cumberland Valley handles it. Okay.
Oh, overruled.
That's a good call.
Yep, Chambersburg has had 3 possessions and 3 turnovers in this half.
Coach Hibbs talked about his guys having a hard time playing against this 1-3-1, so it's definitely something they've worked on in practice this week. He's hoping they can execute better against Chambersburg's 1-3-1.
Wilson, and he threw it away. It's Chambersburg basketball.
And that 1-3-1 might be one of the hardest defenses for at any level to play against. The key against the 1-3-1, Greg, is just to match it with a 2-1-2. Get a big guy in the middle or a player in the middle and split the guards.
There's Roman going inside the stall. Found his shot but couldn't find the hoop.
Again,
Wilson.
Well, again, having Donovan Talbert on him, the idea of the shot being blocked, he altered it.
Stahl cleared the rebound. Chambersburg basketball, they lead by 3. Quick hold back down the other end.
Wow, the refs have a tight grip on this one.
There is Jordan Wilson. Playing a great game of control here. Just got his first 2 points, and as you said, Charlie, boy, if they're only down by 3 and he's only got 2, that's an encouraging sign. Now they'll play a little D.
Ooh.
Nice inside move. Mitch Stahl, he's got 6.
Well, there's a miscommunication on defense there. You never give a backdoor cut there up off the out of bounds play.
Donovan Talbert went against Stahl, loose on the floor. As in a jump, 3 guys are on him, and it goes out of bounds, and it stays with Cumberland Valley. Sean Schreffel, who wanted to travel there. Maloney going baseline, and it's an offensive foul.
Coach Hibbs doesn't like that. Like that at all. You know, any coach is going to stick up for their players when they're attacking the rim like that. They'll take that. Cumberland Valley in a little bit of full court pressure here.
We approach halfway through this 3rd quarter, and Chambersburg with just 2 points so far in the 2nd half. Charles, high post to Stahl. Back to Charles, brought it up high, whistle. Would not have gone. We got a foul. So a little block inside. Nobody's really found a rhythm very much here in the 2nd half.
No, I mean, Cumberland Valley definitely looks like they're back. They're making some efforts here to get back in this game a little more aggressively on offense, changing it up a little more on defense. But again, you're right. It just doesn't seem like it's a game of a lot of strategy and no one seems to be comfortable. I guess you credit the coaches on that a little. They're kind of confusing each other a little.
And forcing the turnover right there. So now Cumberland Valley gets it back. Both teams off to good starts this season. They both had a couple of good wins. More than one good win here to start the year. Nice move underneath.
Well, and that's a nice cut by Yost. I mean, you got to give the postman a credit. He took his man one way and then cut to the basket sharp. I mean, you got to be open. I mean, it's like a quarterback in football. It's like, you know, You can't throw it to a guy if he's not open, so you got to find a way to get open.
Fairfort's got 10. And that will be saved nicely by Ty Charles. Will he capitalize on his own grab there? Nope. It's grabbed down by Cumberland Valley.
Well, and there's the athleticism of Donovan Talbert. Look how high he went up for that rebound.
Seeing a lot of scrambles in that 1 point. Skylar Roman.
You know, they're calling a flagrant foul here, but I'm going to disagree, and I'll tell you why. Well, maybe I don't disagree after seeing that on the replay, but you know, I guess Skylar did a good job of going in for the reverse. Donovan thought he was going to go for the right-hand layup. He went and started to hook the reverse, which caused him to catch more of the body. So I guess after seeing that's the right call.
Another of the officials talking with Mike Hibbs and perhaps explaining the flagrant foul as Tolbert will take a seat. And Roman's got 14 points. So he gets the 2, and now Chambersburg gets the basketball back. We'll watch this one more time. He came out and right from behind. Fairford got the rebound. Got it at the Dalbert. The jumper by Maloney. Big skyboard right there by Teal. Getting a little physical now. Roman. Big rebound by Fairfort. Now we're going to play in racehorse basketball. End to end. Roman got the rebound. Carson Rivera tried to throw it up over his head.
Well, you know, on that play, Cumberland Valley has the 3-on-2 fast break. You don't settle for a 3 on that. You know, you're taught from day one, every 3-on-2 drill, you get the shot, you get the layup, or you get that shot around the foul line. And Cumberland Valley is settling for that outside J and taking it to the basket is what has worked for them in the past.
First free throw by Gabe Carson Rivera. And he's got 3 of Chambersburg's 33 points and a 5-point advantage.
Yeah, Coach Hibbs is having that conversation with Pokovich right now about cutting to the basket on that instead of spotting up for the 3.
Cumberland Valley got it back with 2:21 left here in the third quarter. Greg Mace, Charlie Fortney, ABC 27's High School Basketball Live presented by Arlington Orthopedics. We've got a full slate of action coming up next year, starting with that CD East doubleheader back with you on January the 5th. 5-point ball game here tonight, and Wilson off the glass doesn't go. It goes to Keon Teal. One of your guys, Charlie.
Well, Keon, I tell you, has several colleges looking at him. Shepherd, Ship, several of the D2s in the PSAC. Definitely a marketable player, plays very hard, and actually scores pretty well. He can get it going from 3. He's very quiet tonight on the offensive end, but definitely a player that's going to play some college basketball.
Under 2 minutes left, third quarter. Roman missed the break, coming to Dalbert. Kicked it back out to Maloney. He's got 8.
And that's a big shot. Tyler's was due to hit that. He had several good looks in the game, and that, okay.
Little scoop inside.
Well, when you make a big shot on the other end, you got to have a big defensive stop the other way, and that's not happening. Cumberland Valley's going to have to button up on the other end, get a stop, and then make some plays.
Tyler Carter's first 2, and it's a 4-point Chambersburg lead. 1 minute left, third quarter. Wilson. Fairfort. Nice rebound underneath and a great play by Joey Dalbert.
I love to see